Hey, Jim. You know, I've got some stuff to do on the old Bluebird that are on the driver's side. Like, I want to work on the electrical charger boxes that are built in that don't seem to work right, and other stuff that's on the passenger side. The way it's parked currently, that would put me in the street. I don't want to be sitting in the street and having to trust people not to run me over. So I need to move the bus. I need to flip it around so the driver's side is towards the curb. It'll be on the wrong side of the road, but I don't think anybody's going to pick on me for a little while for that. But since I have to start it to move it, I decided I'm going to try and drive it to the gas station, and I'm going to try and fill everything up. I'm going to fill up the gas tank that's for the generator, and I'm going to fill up the diesel tank, and I'm going to fill up the propane. So that should be interesting. Let's go for a bus ride. All right. She's unplugged. Been running for a little while. Nice. Automatic step works. Yeah, there's where all the business happens. So it's been running for a bit. Voltage is up good. Air pressure looks good. Slightly charging. Our ammeter, that's good. Oil pressure is good. Water temperature is just starting to come up. Looks like we're in business. All right, here we go. All right. All right. This is all bullshit. I messed up the phone, so all my wonderful driving video and the video at the gas station, every time I pushed the button to record, I was actually turning it off. And then every time I was pushing the button to turn it off, I was actually hitting record. So I ended up recording a bunch of my phone laying flat and getting nothing, and all of my lovely and chipper dialogue ended up not getting recorded. So anyway, sorry. You'd think all of that would be relatively easy, and today it was, but a few weeks ago, oh boy. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip. It started from my front yard curb aboard this tired old bus. My date was a mighty patient lass, the skipper brave and sure. 2 passengers set out that day for a 3-mile tour. A 3-mile tour. The bus, she started running rough. The battery charge was lost. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the blunderbuss would be lost. The blunderbuss would be lost. All right, sorry about that. Actually, a few weeks ago, my beautiful wife Shannon and I tried to take the bus down to the gas station where I just went today, and I knew the battery was low. It seems like the bus always starts no matter, even if I test the battery up on the panel and it's showing fair or low, it always started no problem. So the battery condition showed fair. Okay, I've got to do some work on the onboard charger, which I'm going to do probably in the next couple of days. Anyway, get down to the filling station, and I was going to fill up the gas and the diesel and the propane and everything like I did today. But when we got there, shut it off, filled up the gas tank for the generator, and went to start it, and the battery was too low. It went, it wouldn't turn the engine over. Crap. So I started up the generator and started putting a battery charger on my 2 deep cycle starting batteries up front and let them charge for a while. And I tell you, I could not get the bus to start. I bledded the fuel. I primed everything multiple times. Everything seemed fine. I couldn't see anything that was wrong with it, and yet it just wouldn't start. Even when I was able to get it to finally turn over, it just wouldn't start. We ended up sitting there at the gas station for 8 hours trying to get someone that had a big enough tow truck to actually tow this thing. It's, I guess the front axle is too far back, and with that big engine in the front, you have to have a really big truck to have enough reach to get all the way under to the front axle to pick it up and to tow it. And even though we were only like 2.5 or 3 miles away, you know, my wife walked home after a while and came back with another one of the vehicles, and we went out to dinner across the street. But anyway, here's a clip of the tow truck when it brought the bus back and parked it in front of the house. And then I am going to just say it now. The repair for that was I threw my hands up and walked away from the bus for about, I don't know, 2 weeks. And I thought, you know, I'm going to have to figure out what's wrong with that thing and make sure it never happens again. And I came up here and put the keys in it, started right up. So it's self-repaired. I have no idea what the problem was and why it wouldn't start there. And that's a little troubling. I really am kind of bothered by that. So if anyone has any ideas, I mean, I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know, it was acting like it was getting no fuel. Could there be some fuel shut off that somehow inadvertently got activated but then reset itself? I don't know. It's very strange. I got to look into this more and figure out what really happened. But I guess asking for advice after making you sit through a stupid Gilligan's Island parody is not real good. I should have asked for the advice before, because a lot of people probably turned it off while the Gilligan's Island thing was happening. But oh well. So I got it filled up today. The propane tank holds 37 gallons, apparently, because it took 37 gallons, and I know it was completely and totally empty. I was able to get a little over 12 gallons of diesel into the tank before it was completely full again. I believe it's a 100-gallon tank. Someone made a comment and said it might be a 150-gallon tank, but the little bit of driving we did the last time we went, I think it was even in early May now, that we went camping, drove the bus a ways away, and it seems like it gets about 9 miles to the gallon so far. Because I'd filled it up that morning, and then we drove up to Canyon Country and back, and drove it around a bit, put 100 and some odd miles on it, and it worked out, I think, to about 9 or a little more than 9 miles to the gallon, which isn't bad when you consider this thing is an enormous heavy steel bus, in my opinion. Okay, blah 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 blah. I guess I didn't really do anything today. Thanks for watching.